Hi everyone, so today I'm going to show you some more features that I think should be added to Greenville. But instead of explaining all of them, I'm going to actually show you pictures that I photoshopped so that way you can see how I'm thinking of these things and like what I think they should look like or how Greenville might make them look. So I'm going to show you that right now. Yeah, and so you're probably like, why are you on a Google Doc? But I'm going to scroll down and show you all the pictures that I've made. And I'll show you the first one right now. I basically made this image. I photoshopped it and I added in this tow truck. And so in the Trello, Greenville's supposed to add a tow truck. So I was like, okay, I'll just Photoshop an image of a car on a tow truck. So that's what I did in this image, and you can see this car here is on the tow truck. So the car's being towed on the road. And so you can see I added a shadow here since this image is actually from the Trello. I'll show you right now. Okay, so I found the image, and so you could see this is the tow truck here, and then you have the sky and everything in the background and stuff. But basically, I just put the picture into here, made it look like the car is moving, and I added also a car on the back, which is so hard to do because you have to get the position right and everything. And everything else is in Greenville, but the shadow wasn't here. Like I had to add that myself. I like how the image came out because it looks like it's actually in Greenville, but everything you see in this video is not going to be added. Like, it's going to be added to Greenville probably sometime, but it's not in Greenville right now. So these are just images of what I would think it would look like, and so what it could look like too. And so it also has my YouTube channel name on top of it because I don't want you to steal the work that I worked on for so long. And let me show you the next image right now. Okay, I've opened the next image. And this is actually showing a Toyota driving, but their trailer actually ends up going on the curb because they don't know how to drive. But if they ever added trailers, that's what it would look like, probably. But this is a Euro Truck Simulator trailer on the back of the Toyota, so it doesn't really look like Greenville, but their trailer could look like Euro Truck Simulator's trailer. But that's just an idea of what it would look like. So same thing, I added the car, I added the trailer, and I did everything. If Greenville added trailers, this is probably what it would look like, or similar. Like, you could probably go on the inside. That would be so cool. Like, if you could camp on the inside and interact with it instead of it just being a normal thing. Maybe like you can open some doors on it or something. I have no idea. That's just an idea, and I don't know how Greenville would decide to do it. Maybe they would just add some trailer thing on the back that you can't open or anything. But maybe it would be just a trailer. And I don't even know if Greenville would add trailers because they've been just talking about cars and tow trucks and not really trailers. I added a trailer to the back of this car because I thought it would be cool to just see an image of what it would look like. Okay, we're on to the next image, and this image is actually the thumbnail. I was hoping Greenville would add snow that would pile up on the road, and everyone else hoped snow would pile up on the road. And so I thought, okay, let me Photoshop that and add that to Greenville, because I think that would be a very cool idea. I don't think any car game has this. I Photoshopped all this entire thing. It took me forever because there was something in the background and I had to cut around everything that I saw and even change the color of the snow to make it look like it was in Greenville. But it actually wasn't. Also, I had to fix the shadows and make sure the colors were right. And I also added this car to the image because I thought it would look nice. And yeah, so that's the thumbnail though. And I really wish Greenville would add like snow plows or tractors to the game so that way you can actually pick up the snow in the game. So that's just an example. So you have the person that was picking up the snow, or either people that were helping them added fence here, and then they're busy picking up the snow that's on the road so that way cars can continue passing by. And then behind here you can't see, but there's cones, But you can see on part of the image here, there are cones right there. And yeah, so I thought that would just be cool to add that to Greenville, because Greenville doesn't have that right now. And I know I made it look like it's snowing in Greenville, but it actually wasn't. It was actually the spring update, or whatever they want to call it, where they have grass instead of snow. So I had to try and make it look like it was snowing in the image, or that snow was added to Greenville, but you can already tell that it wasn't, because the sky is blue and the sun's there. And when it was snowing in Greenville, the sky was gray and not blue. And I kind of wish the sky was not gray when it was snowing in Greenville. It's kind of impossible to have it sunny when it's snowing, unless it's snowing a tiny bit. This next image I actually made myself. No one even helped me with this. Like, I put two cars in the same image, and that's how I did it. So you can see right here, there is a tow strap connecting from the Jaguar to the Chrysler, and that's because this Chrysler is stuck in the image. And actually, when I was trying to take the image, I actually got stuck. So I was like, oh, that's perfect. I don't have to like make it seem like I'm actually stuck, but it worked. And so now you can see in the image, the Jaguar is pulling the Chrysler out of the road because it can't move. Well, on the side of the road, not in the road. But yeah, that was the last image. I think all of these images look really cool, especially this one because I worked on it so much. My favorite is probably this one because it just looks so real. This car looks like it's actually in Greenville right now, but it's not. So in the comments, you can recommend what other stuff I should Photoshop and put into Greenville, because everything here is not in Greenville. It's just if you want to see an example of what stuff would look like in Greenville, you can just recommend that in the comments. Those are all the features that I would want added to Greenville, and I think this tow truck looks really cool in Greenville, what it would basically look like. So that was it for today's video. I'll see you in the next video.